J.Lo's mom prayed for Ben Affleck and her daughter to get back together. J.Lo married Ben Affleck in 2022, but they originally got engaged in 2002. Then they broke up in 2004. The engagement was broken off. No one was more upset than Guadalupe Rodriguez. Jennifer's mom, commonly known as Lupe, liked Ben. In 2023, she appeared on NBC's Today with her daughter.
I knew that you would always get back together.
Lupe told her.
Because I prayed for 20 years.
Jennifer rolled her eyes.
Let's keep going,
she told the host. She later admitted Lupe's words had been unexpected.
It's so funny, she never said that to me.
Jennifer said.
We never spoke about it, no. She really loved him when we were together before, so maybe deep down, I don't know.
J.Lo and Ben Affleck are happy to have reconnected. They co-parent 5 children from their previous marriages. Lopez has 2 children from Mark Anthony. Affleck shares 3 kids with Jennifer Garner. Jennifer recently starred in The Mother. She says she drew inspiration from her mother.
I remember when I wasn't a mother, I didn't understand it at all. I remember apologizing to friends of mine at that time who had kids. I was like, why don't you do this with your kids? And then, once I had kids, I was like, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
However, she wasn't always so understanding. Jennifer left home at 18 over her conflicts with Lupe. They used to argue a lot.
She did what she had to do to survive, and it made her strong, but it also made her tough. She beat the out of us.
Lupe doesn't deny it.
I was far from the perfect mother.
She says.
The one thing I can always say, everything I did with their best interest at heart.
Jennifer says her mom was a super complicated person, but Lupe had to raise Jen and her 2 sisters alone. She was determined not to rely on men. Lupe says of her daughters.
I always had the highest expectations of them. It wasn't to be critical. It was only to show you that you could do better. And Jennifer, she gave me the hardest time, to tell you the truth. We butted heads a lot.
One fight was particularly dramatic. J.Lo describes it like this.
My mom was like, if you're going to live in this house, you're going to get your education. We got into a bad fight one night and I just left.
However, motherhood has changed her perspective.
You have to be the best mom you can be, with who you are and what you know, and the things that you learned and experienced in your life. And that's what you kind of pass on to your kids, and you protect them and love them no matter what.
J.Lo is glad her mother's prayers have been answered. Unlike Lupe, she never wanted to be alone.
When I was a little girl, when someone asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, my answer was always in love.
She doesn't think there's a risk of breaking up again.
We're older now, we're wiser. We also know what's really important in life, and it's not so much what other people think. It's about being true to who you are.
Affleck's divorce from Jennifer Garner was painful. He admitted to having drinking problems, but Ben is not a man who looks back.
It's not particularly healthy for me to obsess over the failures and beat myself up. I have certainly made mistakes, but you've got to pick yourself up, learn from it, learn some more, try to move forward.